welcome along to Get Into the Property Groove 2017 here on Property Tribes, and all this month we're focusing on content to help you have a really profitable and successful year as a landlord. And joining me now, I'm joined by Patrick from Heads Above the Cloud, and Patrick's got a very interesting product. As you know, Nick and I are huge fans of technology here at PT, and Patrick's got something that's going to be of great interest to landlords, and I think technology is going to be such a force in property in 2017, isn't it, Patrick?
It is, we hope so, yes. It's something that we came into about 18 months ago, and we found that there's been a growth in the interest and also the uptake of the technology that's now being made available to people.
So tell us what you've got and how it can help landlords.
Well, for landlords, we're one of the UK's main Matterport suppliers. Matterport is technology from the USA, from Silicon Valley, which helps people to capture space and to enables us to share it very, very straightforwardly. So we go in, we will scan an environment, and by scanning it, we will capture an entire three-dimensional space. We'll also be able to deliver a floor plan, schematic floor plans, and a roamable space. So anybody who has a space scanned can share it on their website, can share it straight as a direct link through email, and just say, okay, these are our spaces. As and when they become available, we can make it an asset which they can use in a very straightforward way. We can cover up to about 10,000 square feet in one day. That can be 10,000 square feet of one enormous space, or a substantial number of units in smaller divisions, if you like.
Fantastic.
So that's essentially what we do.
So great for landlords who are looking for tools to help them let a property, make their property stand out in the marketplace.
Absolutely.
Great for developers.
Great for developers.
So lots of applications in property, and the great thing is that once you've actually got your scan of your space or your environment, your flat, your house, whatever it may be, you can use it ad infinitum.
Time and time again.
Keep, and it's actually going to help gain eyeballs and potentially improve your revenue.
Indeed, and certainly a lot of the clients we work with have international buyers, haven't got the time to come and visit the spaces, but they can be shown a very, very clear view of what they could be investing in. They can rule in or rule out properties that they're interested at that stage, so that even if they do come and visit, they don't see the ones that aren't fitting their profile.
When you told me how much it costs to have a scan done, I was pleasantly surprised because we know landlords are kind of quite penny pinching.
Yeah.
But this is a one-off cost.
It's a one-off
and
cost.
Can be used in perpetuity.
Indeed, yeah. A one-off cost. We have a day rate of £500 per day. That enables a client to have, as I say, up to 10,000 square feet in one space or over a multiple number of units. And yeah, as you say, that model is then theirs for life. There's no server charges, there's no ongoing costs. It just becomes an asset that they can use as and when they need it.
Indeed, and I think it's going to be a very powerful tool for high-end developers as well,
Yep.
who've got the million plus kind of properties to really show what they've got, because as you mentioned, a lot of buyers for those type of properties are from overseas, and this is a way for them to get a real feel for the property.
It is, and we find that a lot of the high-end properties that are due to be launched, they'll have a show flat, they'll have example flats of one bed, two bed studios, penthouses, whatever. We can give them an example of each of those that they can share globally at the click of a button, and off they go. The property itself might not be finished for a couple of years, but they have all that time to spend selling and making sure the right people are able to see their property.
It's a fantastic bit of technology you've got there, Patrick. I do commend you for developing it.
Thank you.
I think I personally believe that we'll see this adopted by high-end sales and estate agents, and then I believe that it will filter down to the ordinary landlord with just a few properties who sees the benefit of having this marketing asset.
Indeed, we have both ends of the spectrum already as our clients. So landlords who are out there who are thinking, actually, is this a worthwhile prospect for me? Then I'd say it is. Obviously, from a monetary point of view, that would benefit us. But we're finding that people are finding it really is helping with their portfolio, and being able to plan forward, knowing that a property is going to come back on the market. They can immediately start selling the space in an immaculate sort of structure already, so that we capture it once, we can capture it at its best, so that you don't have to keep redressing a space every time somebody comes to visit. It's there. If you've seen it and you thought, I can't remember how the bathroom worked and where my bedrooms were in relationship to each other, you can go back. You can roam around it in your own time.
Well, it's an awesome bit of tech, and I have to say that this month on Property Tribes is all about giving landlords the edge in 2017. So I'm really glad that we've been able to include you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.